Morning troops, Jeff Williams, yumping for Veterans United Against Suicide, and all our brave brothers and sisters in the battle against PTSD. Beautiful morning in Sutton Park, walking along an old Roman road, which in itself is very, very rewarding and very, very refreshing. First light, the sun's not first light. Sun's just coming over the horizon. It's quite cold at the moment, but it's lovely. Anyway, first and foremost, wish you all a happy new year. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. We had a lovely Christmas. It's busy, but very, very enjoyable, and a good chance to recharge the batteries. Good morning. My message really is what a fantastic start to the year it's been. And I didn't like saying that because I thought I might put the mockers on it. But here we are on day 10 and we've yet to take a casualty. Now, I'll go on to that in a minute, but we've had two people attempt, and thank God, not successful. So it hasn't gone away, and it's certainly there all the time, and especially when you're dealing with it in the front line, as we do on an hourly basis. However, so we've got to look at it. None in 10 days. This time in 2018 we had 2, and in 2019 we had 2. Now we don't want to getting too excited, jumping up and down, but some of the reasons why that is, in my opinion, is the level of commitment from the service family, you people, the military family, not only the guys that are serving, who are showing a lot of brotherly love and a lot more awareness than they have done in the past, but their families and their friends are all joining the crusade, if you like, which is fantastic. And what it's all about. It's what we tried to do all those years ago when it wasn't popular to talk about. Now I can't switch the television on without something being mentioned about mental health or PTSD. And it's woke a lot of people up out of their slumber, which is fantastic. Morning. Sorry about keep stopping and saying good morning, but it's a polite thing to do, isn't it, this time in the morning? Nice people out exercising and stuff. Anyway, sorry, forgot where I was now. I sure wouldn't get sidetracked like that. The awareness is so much greater now. But like I say, it's not time to take the foot off the pedal. We've had I personally and my team haven't had any correspondence or any communication from the powers that be. They clearly don't want our information or feel that they've got a grip of the situation. My only concern is that they look at videos like this and go, oh, that's interesting. None in 10 days. We've got it cracked. We haven't got it cracked. And all those guys out there that are speaking to us on a daily basis, asking for help and assistance and guidance and support, will testify that the biggest barrier we're finding is that people won't talk about it. They're too embarrassed, and there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Some of the people that passed last year and the year before, I think if we're at the level of support that we're at now, probably wouldn't have gone. And that's so sad for their families. And I've had people say that to me as well, say, look, I really only wish your organisation and all the other organisations, not talk about Veterans United Against Suicide, there's so many people out there putting so much effort in. And I think it hasn't turned the tide, but it's holding it back. It's like trying to hold water in your hands and it's just seeping through the gaps periodically. That's how it feels. So there's no point getting too excited about it, but we definitely need more assistance. more support. You know, if you can offer any support whatsoever, put it on the bottom of this video and people will pick up on it. But that's great news. Like I say, none this year so far. There might be, but if there are, we're not aware of it. And again, if you are aware of information, please pass it on. It will be held with confidence, but it does give us a true reflection of what's actually happening out there. Good news is that I'm getting feedback now from some of the units, and they are telling me that mental health, or say the units, it's not official from the units, it's from the guys and the girls, saying that mental health is far higher up the food chain than it ever has been. And again, that's absolutely positive. So a lot of the units embracing the situation, trying to do something about it, because obviously the numbers over the past 2 years have just been totally and utterly out of control. So hopefully we're pulling back a bit of control, but it's not about controlling it, it's about eradicating it. I mean, if it could stay at zero for the whole of the month, the whole of the quarter, the whole of the half year and the year, which is not going to happen, I'm realistic about that, but how great would that be? And it's not about crowing how many people you save, because you'll never ever know. But there are a lot of people out there that are on this planet through your efforts. So I want to personally thank all the people that have come on board. I know we're all fragmented, and that will always be the case, I think, until we find the right person to pull it all together. There's too much jealousy, there's too much backstabbing still going on. But I'd rather use those energies in a positive way, and that is saving our troops. So that's the message today. Keep it going, guys and girls. Johnny Mercer, I wasn't going to mention Johnny because, again, like I say, I'm actually unemployed at the moment. Johnny, you want to come and get me, come and get me. But I don't see that happening. You've given a lot of promises. We need to see some action, because I think the biggest problem that the government currently has in regards to mental health is actually being seen to be doing something. Talking about it's easy, you can do that all day, but actually doing something about it, that's what the guys are crying out for, that's what the girls are crying out for, and that's what the families are crying out for. So yeah, we're getting lots of communique, but no substance, and that's what needs to happen, in my opinion. So that's Jeff Williams from Veterans United Against Suicide. Thank you for your attention this morning. On a personal note, like I say, I'm unemployed at the moment, sadly. Don't want to go into that, been let down a little bit, but things are very, very positive on that front now, getting some very, very interesting people. The one job that I'm really looking forward to, if I get the opportunity, I'm going to have to wait and see what happens, but I'm quite positive that there is something out there for me. The team are all well, and scanning the pages for any help and assistance they can give to the teams out there. So thank you, everybody, and I mean that genuinely. You need to take a pat on the back. You know, we have moved this forward collectively so much further than it was in communication and also in action, and all we need now is the government to follow suit, and I think we'll start getting somewhere, and we'll see these numbers drastically reduce, not before time. Jeff Williams, Veterans United Against Suicide, walking down a Roman road in Birmingham. Look after yourselves, keep battling, and thanks for everything. Come on, let's go for it. Thank you.